A botanical garden revitalized, heifers delivered to livestock farmers, a new fish sanctuary and irrigation project launched, and the curtain rises on the 72nd Denbigh Show. Hi, I'm Terrain Wright, and this is Ministry Recap, your monthly roundup of the top stories from the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. We begin in St. Mary as the newly revitalized Castleton Botanical Gardens was officially reopened and handed over under the Jamaica Path from Hills to Ocean project. The initiative backed by the European Union and the Planning Institute of Jamaica represents an investment of 172 million Jamaican dollars, delivering improved facilities, climate-resilient infrastructure, and enhanced accessibility for visitors. Out in the fields, the ministry, through partnership with the Jamaica Dairy Development Board and Surge Island Dairies, continued its support for the dairy industry with the launch of the Heifer Redistribution Programme, handing over 400 pregnant heifers to livestock farmers across the island. The initiative forms part of the government's emergency recovery efforts aimed at boosting milk production and strengthening the long-term resilience of the sector. Farmers in St. Catherine also welcomed the launch of the Hartlands Irrigation Project, an $80 million initiative commissioned by the National Irrigation Commission and the SCJ Holdings Limited. The project will cover 400 acres and initially provide reliable irrigation services to 41 farmers in the area before expansion. Marine conservation also took center stage in July with the official opening of the Lucea Fish Sanctuary in Hanover. The new sanctuary brings Jamaica's total to 20 protected marine areas, safeguarding approximately 11,000 hectares of critical marine habitat. And the countdown ended as day one of the 72nd Denbigh Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show got underway on July 31st with the highest lights including Custos Rotolorum for Clarendon, Mrs. Edith Chin, representing the Governor General, and Capri Scott of St. Thomas being crowned the winner of the National Farm Queen competition after a fiercely contested grand coronation. The Jamaica Agricultural Society JAS hosted its annual general meeting, which provided members with an opportunity to review financial and performance reports and vote on key resolutions. Minister Green, who was in attendance, addressed the cattle tagging backlog and outlined the government measures to resolve the issue.
And for the months of July and August, we need to work a system where the animals are ready to slaughter, we have bona fide farmers who have had challenges getting their animals tagged, that we can organize a system that they can transport those animals to slaughter as a way to help clear the backlog and to also ensure that the genuine farmers, genuine butchers will be able to do their business. So the Agricultural Protection Branch is working with RADA to work out the protocol around that. It will require that you notify the police. It will require that you have your receipts. You still will need receipts. And it will only be for a set time period.
3 outstanding women from the ministry were honored at the Phenomenal Women in Agriculture Award ceremony for their outstanding contributions to Jamaica's agricultural sector. The honorees include Miss Yolanda Gibson, Acting Director of Corporate Communications and Public Relations, Mrs. Carla Douglas Dodd, Senior Research Director, Crop Research, and Mrs. Marina Young, Principal Director, Technical Services at RADA. That's your recap for July 2026. Stay connected with the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining on our official channels for the latest updates. I'm Terrain Wright, and this was Ministry Recap.